Today, we're focusing on the impacts of earthquakes, one of the most devastating tectonic hazards on Earth, and comparing their effects in a developing country like Haiti and a developed country like Japan. Let's begin with the impacts of earthquakes, which can be social, economic, and environmental. Socially, earthquakes can cause immense loss of life, injuries, and homelessness. Basic services like hospitals and schools may be destroyed or overwhelmed. Economically, they lead to billions in damage, loss of income, and long-term economic hardship. Industries may collapse, tourism drops, and rebuilding costs soar. Environmentally, earthquakes can trigger landslides, tsunamis, and damage ecosystems. Water supplies may become contaminated, and hazardous material leaks can occur, especially near industrial or nuclear facilities. Let's now compare the 2010 Haiti earthquake with the 2011 Japan earthquake. In Haiti, a 7.0 magnitude quake struck near the capital, Port-au-Prince. Three major impacts were: 1. Around 300,000 people died and over 1 million were made homeless. 2. Buildings collapsed due to poor construction and lack of regulations. 3. An outbreak of cholera killed over 8,000 people due to unsafe water. Three preparations that were in place were: 1. Some international aid agencies had emergency teams ready. 2. Community members had basic survival skills. 3. Mobile phone networks helped spread some information. However, three things that were ineffective included: 1. Lack of building codes meant homes and hospitals collapsed easily. 2. Roads were blocked, slowing aid and rescue efforts. 3. There was little healthcare capacity to deal with mass injuries and disease. Now, compare this to Japan in 2011, which experienced a 9.0 magnitude quake followed by a deadly tsunami. Three impacts there were: 1. Almost 20,000 people died and 350,000 were left homeless. 2. The tsunami caused the Fukushima nuclear plant to go into meltdown. 3. The damage cost was an estimated $235 billion, the most expensive natural disaster in history. Three preparations that helped reduce impact included: 1. Earthquake-proof buildings and strict regulations. 2. Regular national drills and well-practiced emergency procedures. 3. Tsunami walls and warning systems along the coast. However, three limitations were: 1. Tsunami walls weren't high enough to stop the massive waves. 2. Nuclear plants, despite safety measures, were still vulnerable. 3. Some evacuation areas were still within reach of the tsunami. Let's now turn to exam-style questions from EdXLB Geography. Assess the extent to which the impacts of tectonic hazards are worse in developing countries. 8 marks. Point. The impacts of tectonic hazards are often more severe in developing countries due to weak infrastructure and poor emergency response systems. Evidence. For example, the 2010 Haiti earthquake caused an estimated 300,000 deaths, left over 1 million people homeless, and led to a cholera outbreak that killed 8,000 more. Explain. These impacts were worsened by a lack of building regulations, limited access to medical services, and blocked roads which slowed the delivery of aid. Recovery was slow because of limited financial resources. Link. In contrast, Japan, a developed country, also faced a devastating earthquake and tsunami in 2011. But although nearly 20,000 people died, its advanced infrastructure, strict building codes and emergency plans helped reduce the overall scale of human suffering and led to quicker recovery. Try this question on your own. Evaluate how effective preparation strategies are in reducing the impacts of tectonic hazards. Here's how you could begin. Point. Some effective preparation strategies used by Japan to significantly reduce the impacts of tectonic hazards were regular earthquake drills, tsunami warning systems, and earthquake-proof buildings, which helped save lives during the 2011 earthquake and tsunami. Pointers. 1. Use the Peel method to complete this paragraph. 2. Remember, for evaluate questions, you should write about the pros, cons, and end with a judgment. Apply these strategies to your other paragraphs. Whether you're preparing for your exams or just learning about our dynamic planet, remember, geography isn't just about places, it's about people, choices, and resilience. Thanks for watching, and stay curious.